Guys, you know, when something like this happens, man, the first thing that comes to my mind is how long or how many kids must die before the government says it's enough, is enough. Because I think right now that is the best thing that the government can do for us, is to tell us that, guys, we want 1,000 of your children to die in the hands of these Somalis and the Bangladeshis that are all over our townships, that are selling expired food, that are selling made up food. We want 1,000 kids of yours to die before we take action. Because at some point, we really need answers, man. This thing cannot keep happening in South Africa. Last week, we were talking about 2 young kids who lost their lives in Soweto after consuming the snacks that they bought from the local store. And now, we are talking about the same thing. And right now, it happened in Friede. So guys, for how long will the government sit back and act like nothing is happening in our townships? And the police will be here faster. If people try to take the matters into their own hands, the police will be here. It seems like the police right now, they want to protect these guys who are selling expired foods in our communities more than they can protect our communities. What is it exactly that South Africans need to do right now to protect themselves from all of this mess that is taking place? It can't be, man. It can't be. Every week, young children must die because of the snacks that they bought from these guys who are all over our townships. I mean, guys, it's been for years right now. South Africans have been complaining for years that these guys, they are opening up spaza shops all over our townships. They are selling expired foods. They are making up their own food. You have to understand that these guys are making up their own pills, they are making up their own medicines, and they are making up their own food. And these guys are selling these things to our communities. And our communities, most of our communities are poor. They cannot afford to go to town whenever they need some snacks. So before people start saying that, no, people are not obliged to go to the townships, to go to those spaza shops and buy, you need to understand that most of our people in our townships are poor. They cannot afford to go to town simply to buy snacks or something like that. So how long, man? How long? Because honestly, I feel like South Africans need to take charge. It's enough, man. It's enough. You see this lady that you see on your screen right here. This lady lost 2 of her kids. Siblings lost their lives after consuming the snacks they bought in their own townships. 2. Can you imagine the pain that this lady is going through? Can you imagine the pain that the family is going through? Can you imagine the pain that the community is going through? So guys, for how long, man? When will enough be enough? Are we not angry enough, man? Or what is happening in our communities? Children are dying, man. People are getting sick. These guys are coming with those cigarettes, man, that are making people sick. They are selling these snacks to young kids. They are dying. And nothing has been done. Nothing has been done about these guys who come to South Africa. We don't know whether they are in this country illegally or what. They come in this country. And they open up spaza shops all over the place. They are saturating the townships. They are opening up spaza shops all over the place. Every corner right now in our townships, you will find a Somali, a Bangladeshi shop. Every corner. And these guys are selling expired foods. So when will enough be enough, guys? That is the question that I have for you. When will enough be enough? How many children must die in our townships before we say enough is enough? Because you know what happens every time when people try to protest against these things, they are called xenophobic. People are called xenophobic, man. Guys, I am so hurt, man. Today I am so hurt. My heart, I'm heartbroken, guys. I'm heartbroken, man. I have kids, guys. I cannot even imagine the thought of losing 2 kids all at once. I'm a parent too. I cannot imagine the thought of losing your kids because they consumed some snack they bought to their local Spaza shop. So when will enough be enough? How many children must die before the government says it's enough? And why nothing has been done about these guys? People have been complaining for years. For years, guys. Today we talk about these guys and these Spaza shops and the fact that these guys are selling expired foods and they're making up their own medicines that are making people sick. This is not new. It is not new. It has always been there for years. And for some reason, man, people trusted their government to do something about this. And nothing has been done. Nothing has been said. Guys. Something needs to be done, man. Something needs to be done. The country can't go on like this, man. The country cannot go on like this. I mean, like, guys, these are only the stories that made it to our media. How many children have died in our townships after consuming these snacks? How many people got sick after consuming the products that they buy from these Somalis and the Bangladeshis, guys? How many people have died? And nothing has been done. Man, South Africans need to stand up, man. We need to stand up for this. Otherwise, it is going to happen to you. Or it is going to happen to your sister, to your brother, or to your relative. It is going to happen. We can't sit back and pretend like nothing has happened, man. I am surprised that, guys, even till today, the president hasn't said anything about the children that are dying in our country. The president hasn't said anything about children that are dying in our townships because they are consuming these snacks. The government hasn't said anything. The ANC government hasn't said anything. The ANC government hates black people, man. If this is not an example that the ANC government hates people, I don't know what you want now. If this is not an example, man, if you can't get through these stories that the ANC government hates black people, they hate poor black people, then you will never get it. You will never get it, man. Man, can you, look how young these children are. Look how young these children are. Guys, something needs to be done, man. Something needs to be done, man. My heart is broken, guys. It's broken for this woman, man, who has lost her children. 2 of her children all at once. 2. And you have a Spaza shop owner, man, saying that, no, I didn't do that. What happened had nothing to do with me. How can these people say this, man? And these people are still allowed to operate within our townships. They are allowed to operate within our townships.
Okay, let's take you to the Free State and get you the latest on developments there, where 2 children have died in Vredefort in the northern part of the province after allegedly eating snacks from a local Spaza shop. Residents are alleging that the local Spaza shop sold snacks to the children on Sunday. Ziniko Mhlaba is in the Free State for us. And Ziniko, when we spoke in the last hour, you were actually speaking to owners of that Spaza shop, and you had requested to be taken to the distribution center. Place yourself for us and tell us what's happening at this hour.
However, on our way, well, today we have not been at the distribution center yet. However, on our way, we were directed by one of the local activists to a yard here in Frederickford town, or in the CBD, where the spaza shop owners, or some of them, do stay and keep some of their stock. And on our arrival, we did see some stock outside, just packed outside, as you can see. I'm not sure if we will be able to give you clear visuals of the spaza or of the stock that I'm talking about. So it's,
guys, you can see, man. Just look, man.
packed outside. This is a refrigerator, which is supposed to be inside an enclosed environment where it can be kept in a safe place when it comes to temperatures as well. So this is a refrigerator that has a stock mixed up of various, or made up of various products. There's chicken meat, there's some ions, there's some toilet papers as well, there's some cabbages here.
Everything that you see on your screen right here, these guys are making it themselves. Everything that you see there, these guys are making these things by themselves, and they are selling these things to our communities, and nothing has been done. And when the community tries to do something, they are locked up to jail and they are called xenophobic. This is what poor South Africans have to live with on a daily basis.
Let me try to give you the picture of what we're talking about. This is the cabbage. So on our arrival, we engaged Mr. John, who's the owner, or who is keeping the stock, or is supposed to be keeping the stock.
Man, look at that Fanta, man.
In a safe environment, told us that this stock is being kept outside because it does not have enough space to keep this particular stock inside the house or a warehouse at least. So as you can see, various stocks are outside. They are not being kept inside. You can see a bag of cabbages here, some bread as well. So let's come closer to this side. As we move closer, we'll try to see if Mr. John will be able to talk to us. He's been very friendly, I must say. He's been very open. There's some of the equipment he uses to do some fries, fish and chips are very popular in our township. So if you had a gorgeous need these particular machines, this is very, very interesting. Another bunch of expired vegetables, but now these are bananas. Look at their color. They are expired. So we'll try to find out from him why is it packed up to be distributed to the local township. As you can see, more bananas which are expired here. So that's not enough. As we approach this side, more fruits and vegetables here, and some cold drinks. Let me see if there's any.
And guys, please, man, do not be fooled by the branding, man. Do not be fooled by the branding like these ones. Do not be fooled by the brandings. These guys are making up their own panados, and they are making up their own grandpas, man. Ever since the morning, man, I've been trying to find that video where it shows these guys making up their own grandpa. Just imagine, man, these guys are making up their own medicines, and they are selling this stuff to poor communities.
Here, yeah, there's more. This looks like more chicken. It's more chicken. Let me see what's in this particular fridge. So these are the items which are used by kiddies for their daycare center packs as well. So let me bring in Mr. John. Mr. John, please come this side so that you can talk to us about.
Man, stop calling that guy Mr. John. He's not a mister of nothing.
What's happening here? Come this side, please, sir. Why are you having expired stock in your yard? What's happening? Why are these things outside?
I don't have expired thing. Where is it expired thing?
Those bananas are expired.
Banana is when it's out from one day from shop, it's hot. And the outside, you see them. So what I must do, now I'm throwing it. It doesn't have in the shop. Where I keep it this one? I'm not selling for somebody.
Okay.
This banana is not expired. It's a fruit.
And guys, you see that kind of an attitude. You see that kind of an attitude. It is a kind of an attitude these guys have. Because these guys, for some reason, they know that they have protection. It is this kind of an attitude. These guys, they have this kind of an attitude. I'm telling you, I live in the township. This is the kind of attitude they have. They don't care about selling people expired foods. They don't care about making up their own products. They don't care, guys, about duplicating the products. They don't care about that.
Yeah, when you open it inside, it's right one. But the problem is it's hot. It's look now the same times I'm up I'm buying apple. Did you see them? The same times I'm up I buy.
Let's conclude the issue of the bananas. Let's conclude the issue of the bananas. The bananas are expired.
No, how do it expire?
Once a banana is like this, it's expired. It's not supposed to be sold to anyone.
You see, today is hot. It's
so you're saying it's because of the sun?
And sun. I don't have a storeroom.
Okay. So since you don't have a storeroom,
yeah. You see, no, from yesterday night, still now is outside. Before you see, one day is enough. Yesterday I'm closed the shop, I didn't work it. So today, yesterday, the shop is closing hot. The banana one day is enough this time. So no
okay, so you're saying these things are outside.
How is you throw it?
Wait, Mr. John. So I want to understand you very well. You're saying all this stock.
Man, this journalist is the worst journalist I've ever seen, man. The first question that you should ask is, man, where are your papers to be in South Africa? Do you have the papers to be in this country? Do you even have the papers to sell these things that you are selling to the communities? Those are the questions that we want to hear, man. Stop having an argument with this idiotic John about the rotten bananas. It's a stupid argument. Stop talking about the bananas, man. Get to the point. Do you have the papers to be in South Africa? Do you have the permit to do what you are doing right now? And why are you selling people the expired food? And this food is sleeping outside because you don't have enough space in your shop. This food is outside. Then you are taking this food inside the store and you are selling this food to the community. You don't have a shame. You don't even have a storage for this expired nonsense of yours. And you have this guy here from Newsroom, and he's busy arguing with this idiotic John about the rotten bananas.
All these products are outside since yesterday because the shop is closed. Am I hearing well?
Yeah.
So now you are telling me since they were outside yesterday, they've expired, right? As you can see, the bananas are burnt by the sun.
Banana now it doesn't go to bag in the shop. No one is buy here. When is it even to go big in the shop? You don't know. So you throw it now. You take it in the desk. Then you put it and then you take it in the totikwa.
Okay. Talk to us about, because I understand that the two children who allegedly died.
They didn't allegedly die. They have died, man. They have died. What do you mean two children who have allegedly died? They have died. I mean, who hires these guys, man? Newsroom, who hires these guys? These guys are not journalists, man. You watch Newsroom, you watch ENCA, you watch SABC News, man. All of these guys are the same. Idiots. They're the same. Those kids didn't allegedly die, man. Those kids passed away. They passed away. And you're talking about allegedly.
What's next from your shop, right? What do you understand happened?
Nothing, you know what, that thing is, you don't know which time you come you buy, which shop you buy. My name is only John. He said, John shop, you come in running, you come in the people. Today, that mama, she's coming. He asking the question, the inspector, and then health officer, what you buy? He said to me, this one. Why you didn't eat, and then why you bring it is full? He said to me, he eat small before you eat a porridge. And then that inspector, he suspecting that what is that porridge? Okay. You go straight to his house. Okay. And then
I understand that you can speak a bit of Sotho. Yeah. Right? Can you explain this in Sotho to me?
Yeah.
Those kids have arrived at my shop last night. And they bought the sweets from my shop. And in my shop, the sweets and the snacks are not expired.
Date is 2024.
Man, we don't care about the date that is 2024 because we know that you guys are making up this nonsense. You are making up your own food, man. So why the hell would you put an expiry date of like 2018? The fact is that, guys, these guys are making up their own products. And they are selling these products to poor communities. And nothing has been done about that. I can tell you right now, I can assure you that nothing is going to be done about this idiot that you are seeing on your screen. Nothing is going to be done about that. And you have this fool right here from Newsroom who's not even asking the relevant questions. This fool from Newsroom is an idiot. He's not even asking the relevant questions. Man, this guy, there's no way this guy will say, yes, the kids bought the snacks from my shop and they died after they ate those snacks from my shop. This guy will never say that. He will never say that. This is the reason why I said the first question that you should have asked is, where are your papers to be in South Africa, man? And you have the business, you are selling the food in our communities. Do you even have the papers to do what you are doing? We see expired food right here. Are you going to sell this food to the communities? This fool from Newsroom, this idiot from Newsroom is not asking relevant questions, man. He's busy having a back and forth with this idiotic guy who sold snacks to kids, and now a mother doesn't have children anymore because of this fool. 2 children have passed away, man. And you are still giving this guy a leeway. The shop should have been closed. All of these shops, man, in our communities, they need to be closed, guys. It's high time all of these shops are closed. Jesus. What's wrong with these guys, man? Man, our newsrooms have turned into garbage. All of these guys are idiots, man. It doesn't matter whether you watch ENCA, you watch Newsroom, you watch SABC. It doesn't matter. All of them are idiots.
Get September date. Only date. So, but one bafita ki go John shop over barakile batlogesi. I see John, but banaba bafitile pile. Usa kiniliki. Kiniliki bafitile for in Hana Mutuziba. So, Utoisa, Urekile, Ujile, or Pile Ujile Papa, Hana Mutuziba. Give me a hefela Uziba.
So the guy is basically saying that maybe the kids might have ate something before they ate my snacks. And maybe that thing is something that killed them. But the idiot is talking about the porridge, man. These kids are eating this porridge from their home every day. They're not dying. And you have this fool right here who's saying that maybe this kid ate at home. And maybe the food at home is the one that killed them. This fool right here is literally insinuating that that lady right here, the lady that you see on your screen right here, the lady that's sitting down watching her kids die, this idiot right here is insinuating that lady killed her own children. The people of Vredefort, man, they need to close up that shop. They need to close up that shop. South Africans, they need to close up that shop, man. Where is Tlatlalax? I don't care. I know that I was against Operation Dudula, but man, I don't care. Where's Operation Dudula? We need Operation Dudula right now. Guys, we need to clean our communities of these guys. It's going to happen to you. We need to clean our communities of these guys. We need to get rid of these guys. It can't be. It can't be. Children are dying, man. People are getting sick. Because these guys are selling counterfeit goods. They are selling counterfeit goods. And people are dying. And children are dying. And you have these guys here insinuating that maybe the food that the mother gave to her own children is the one that caused these children to die. This is what this fool is saying. And this idiot from Newsroom Africa is standing there, looking at this guy right in front. He's looking at this idiot, while this idiot is insinuating that the mother killed her own children. Last week, 2 children died in Soweto. Two. This week, 2 children died in Free State. And nothing has been done about this, man. Nothing has been done. I'm tired, guys. I'm not going to play this interview any further. Nothing has been done. Our people need to take charge. Enough is enough. Our people need to take charge and get rid of this nonsense. We need to get rid of this nonsense. Man, the ANC government hates us, man. The ANC government hates us. If you are poor and you live in the township in South Africa, man, the ANC government hates you. This is why these guys, they don't care about these guys who come from outside of South Africa to come to South Africa. These guys who come outside of South Africa, they come here, they sell everything they want. It doesn't matter. Drugs, counterfeit goods, doesn't matter. They sell everything. And nothing has been done about that. We don't have the borders right now in South Africa. People are working in and out as they please in South Africa right now. They are selling the drugs, they are selling counterfeit goods, they are kidnapping. It's a mess. Nothing has been done. Nothing. Nothing has been done. Our people need to take charge. All of these Bangladeshis and the Somali shops, they need to be closed. All of them. All of these shops, guys, they need to be closed. It's enough. It's enough. This idiot right here is not even denying the kids came to his shop. But he's saying that maybe the food that was given to these children by their own mother is the one that caused these children to die. This idiot is saying that this mother man killed her own children. Guys, something needs to be done, man. South Africans need to say enough is enough. South Africans need to say enough is enough. This thing cannot continue to happen, man. It cannot. It cannot. Guys, please tell me, man, what are your thoughts? Please tell me in the comment section. And don't forget to hit that like button, man. And subscribe. Man, I'm so mad, man, at the ANC, man. I'm so mad at what the ANC has turned our townships into. I'm mad at them for turning our townships. We'll see you next time, guys.